Just about the time the shadows fall, I embrace my mind and dare you to follow. Paint a portrait of my mystery. Only close my eyes and you are here with me. A nameless face, I think I see you. Sit and watch the waves with me till they're gone.
Times Square Chronicles.
Yes, how are you from?
I'm from the Isle of Wight originally. I was born and raised on a dairy farm, and I left the Isle of Wight to play Dustpan and Brush in Beauty and the Beast in London.
Now, how did you get into musical theatre?
I auditioned for the local theatre group, and that's it. And then got a few roles. Had an amazing opera coach who had retired to the Isle of Wight, chose to teach me for free every day. After school, I would go to her house for an hour every day after school, and we would sing just for fun. And wonderful woman, changed my life. And then because of that experience she gave me and the local theatre gave me, I was confident enough in the auditions, and that's when I got my job. My first job.
Now, what was the song that you sang today?
It was a mashup of two songs, One Sweet Love and I Choose You. They both represent someone looking for love and then choosing to find it. And together, that's the journey that I go on.
Who wrote them?
Sara Bareilles, who's leading Waitress.
Oh, Waitress.
She's writing Waitress right now. So I've been a fan of hers for a while. She's an incredible lyricist. I love her voice.
Now, your journey has been epic. You've gone from one major hit to another. What kind of roles do you look for to take on?
Actually, it's usually if a team is something I'm excited about the team involved, especially if it's a show that hasn't been created yet. So you never really know what you're going to get. You just know that the journey is going to be pretty epic. So the team's very intriguing to me, but also in the part, I look for really great lyrics and I look for growth. I really like to create. It's my favorite thing, to start from scratch from nothing and then be handed like the remnants of like this, what the anchors of what we think it might be, and get to develop it. That's one of my favorite things. I used to be a songwriter a lot more than I do now, and I just really love that whole element of things changing and growing and finally being finished and making something beautiful. I love to be a part of something that didn't exist before.
If you had to choose a song that describes who you are, what song would that be?
What the beauty is from Light in the Piazza, which has been playing over and over and over and over in my mind recently. I watched the 10-year anniversary and blown away by Kelly O'Hara's rendition of that song, and I've been listening to it constantly. And I think because that's exactly how I feel right now, like you're yearning for something and you're hoping for something and you're looking with innocent eyes, and it really touches me.
Is there a role that you would like to take on that you haven't had a chance to take on?
There's a few, yeah. I wouldn't mind being in Light in the Piazza. Maybe when I'm older I could play the mother. Dividing Day, what a song. I want to play Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd. I really wouldn't mind doing a concert version of Wicked one day.
Which role would you rather play? Elphaba?
I wouldn't mind playing that. I mean, a lot of people used to try and get me to like audition for, and I couldn't do it because Idina Menzel was just so good at it. I didn't want to attempt because she changed my life when I watched that show. She raised the standard for me when I watched it. Woke me up inside, and I didn't think I could do better. But to be honest, the song's so beautiful, all of the work's so beautiful, I would love to do a concert version.
Now, you have a pop voice, but you talk about opera. What do you like singing more?
I feel like opera was the basis of all my singing. It was the basis of how to protect my voice, and I'll change it if I feel like I need to correct habits. So opera is where I got my foundation, but my singing teacher very beautifully told me to sing anything I want to, and she encouraged it, which is rare for an opera teacher, and she herself was an incredible jazz singer as well, and that was quite something. So she did encourage me, and she said anything you practice you get better at. So I used to sing along to all the Celine Dion. Back then it was Celine Dion, Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston in my generation growing up, so I was constantly singing along to them, and that's where I think I got my foundation from Maria Callas and those three greats. Streisand, obsessed with all these amazing singers.
Can you tell us when you're performing at 54 Below?
May 2nd, May 16th and May 30th, you shall see my first ever one-woman event, and I shall be inviting you all into my home for the night. Feinstein's is my home for one evening. I'm very excited to share that with everyone.